My earliest memory is probably when I was at my cousin's house and she had horses in her backyard, and I was like, I want to ride a horse so bad. So then after that, I just rode horses more and more. When I started riding horses, I wasn't really into it until my grandma started getting me into actual lessons, and we started practicing from there. Whenever we started taking lessons, we just started jumping more and more, and then watching other riders develop and start jumping big jumps and seeing them, I don't know, success in their career, and I was like, I want to do that one day. So my sport is kind of called show jumping. You have to memorize a course, and then when you go, you have to go around and jump, and then it's also timed, so you got to do that without knocking over rails or having time fall. I compete in an event called barrel racing, so you basically want to go as fast as you can in a clover leaf pattern around 3 barrels. Well, at the beginning, it's kind of frightening because you're nervous and you want to do good. So whenever you're going for it, it just kind of it's more fun instead of scary because you're just already doing it and you don't really have to think about being scared. So it just all happens so fast. I feel like I've given up definitely a lot. I don't have time to hang out with friends. I can't have a social life, and I've just kind of given up a lot for it, but it's definitely worth it. I'd pick it over anything. Honestly, I want to go to the 2024 Olympics. Well, it's going to be hard because I'll definitely be the youngest rider, but that's one of my biggest goals. I feel like I'm a few years away, but hopefully I'll get there. My biggest goal is making it to the NFR when I turn 18, and I definitely want to win it. So there's definitely a connection. When you're waiting in the alley, waiting for you to go, you can feel the horse's heart beating, and your heart kind of follows that. Just spending time with them, I just feel like every horse that I have, I've just created a little bit of a bond with, and whenever I'm on them, I like to talk to them and just know it's okay, I'm here. They just know that I'm their mom, so. I used to show jump, but I got paralyzed in 2019. And I was glad that I was wearing my helmet because I don't think I would have made it without it. Well, when I was going to a jump, because in the jumping world, you have to make decisions of where you want the horse to jump from. And I made a wrong mistake, and the horse just fell through the jump, and I landed right on my head. And then the ambulance came, and I just couldn't feel my legs. And I was paralyzed for over 6 hours. Well, when I was in the hospital, when I was just laying in the hospital bed, I was definitely nervous if I was ever gonna be okay. But then I kind of got that feeling no matter what happens, I'll try my best and make it on a horse again. It was probably the greatest thing ever because I'm just glad that I get to go and compete on my horses and I'm fine. It's definitely hard sometimes, some other people doubt you and say that you can't do this, and then the best thing that you could do, I feel is just watch this, and then you just go out and kill it, so. I was at a big event in Del Mar, California, and I saw this class that was a big money class, and there's already people that were signed up for it, and I was all these people are professionals, and I was that would be cool to go in. So then I went up to my coach and I was do you think I could do this class? And she's that would be just a waste of time. You're not gonna, I don't think you could win. And then everyone else was it's not, I don't know if you should do it. And I was you know what, let's just try it. So I walked in on a horse that I've only ridden once before, and I came back out with the fastest time. Honestly, when I was at that level, I don't think I was ready to start beating professionals, and it was kind of cool to see. I mean, I'm definitely the only one that basically wears a helmet. Maybe there's just one other person at my races that wear helmets, and usually people kind of have this thing where they think people that wear helmets are beginners and everything, and then once I go out there and sometimes I win, people are just super surprised because they see me just because I wear a helmet, I look like a beginner, so. Well, I wish I kind of would have known that it's definitely an emotional and hard sport. You're gonna fail more times than you succeed, and I just wish I knew that so I could prepare myself mentally. I mean, you definitely have to have a really healthy mindset to be able to do this sport.